welcome to my store.
No, they can go like a year without food.
Well, there was Baltimore Zoo, I think they went, they had one that wouldn't eat for the first 18 months.
Yep.
I had one that a guy brought into the pet store I was working in 20 years ago, and its belly was rotten because it had been sitting on wet cardboard, and he was like basically triangular shaped.
Yep.
And he was cold. The heat rock had the cord chewed by the guy's dog, but this was the roommate's snake, and the roommate had cut out and left him holding the rent.
Oh, and he
didn't
want
mad.
the snake to die.
So he brought the snake into us, and I gave him $10 for the tank.
Yeah. The snake made it, didn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
7 sheds before it got a complete.
Round. Yeah.
I had to put rid rot and peroxide and wash that off all the time. And he ate a mouse 10 minutes after they were brought to the store, even though he was chilly as anything. And
he was hungry as hell.
Oh yeah.
He was on his way dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
no, every snake I've been given, like I've always been given my snakes. I
yeah.
never divide them. I got a red-tailed Colombian boa that was 5 years old. That was half the size of him.
Oh yeah.
Now think.
Wow. 5 years old.
5 years old. He'd been in a
what? They didn't feed him at all.
He'd been in a 10-gallon aquarium with no light, no heat.
Oh yeah.
Right. And I think he might have ate twice the whole time he had him in the 5 years.
Well, have you ever seen those people that bring you a yellow iguana and think that they got something rare?
That's just because it doesn't have any light.
It doesn't have any sunlight.
Yeah, it doesn't have any light. In about 8 hours, it'll go green.
Well, I ended up, I just picked it up, drove it over to a pet store that I knew, and gave it to Elder.
Give it to Elder.
Go for a little sip.
Fish and bird, and Joe goes, last time I saw you, you were with Elder. And I went, who's that?
Yeah, oh, Elder was a character though.
Yep. And he goes, he looked at me funny and he goes, you're not like him, are you? And I go, I'm Carl's friend. He goes, oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, well, I phoned him up and told him about you before you went. Nice mouse, a little bit of a drink, and away we go.
Yep. Now he'll move around for about half an hour to
help things move around.
Into him, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's a really nice snake. It's a female?
Yep.
Oh, cool. How do you know?
Because of her fat ass, so to call it.
Well,
right?
basically...
A male from about 2/3 of his body down is really skinny.
Okay.
And then from the female from about 2/3 of her body down is really voluptuous and thick, and her tail is nice and stubby. So she's female. She's probably only about 4 years old, too.
4 years old? Okay, that's good to know because I had no clue.
Because they get a female will get about this big.
Yeah.
Thickness.
Yeah.
And about 6.5 to 7 feet.
Okay.
Max. A male will only get about 5 feet, and he won't get any bigger than about.
Well, Aaron, you let this video run to 10 minutes. Aaron, do you want to keep going? And then you can cut it in half. Okay, so basically, I talked to Port Credit Pets, and they say a male goes for about $85 and a female goes for about $150.
Yep. Females are much more sought after because when they have babies, there's usually 10 to 1.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
How hard are they to breed?
They're fairly simple if you do it right, and you have to have separate tanks for everybody.
Okay.
Because when the female, after she's bred, she will get killed by the male.
Okay.
Or vice versa, depending, right?
Yeah, yeah.
On size.
Yeah, yeah.
And females do best by themselves. Put in 2 males, so the males will compete to breed, and you'll get the best male.
Okay.
You might lose 1 male, depending, right? But that's with every snake. You have to kind of do that.
Okay. Say I use the white tub.
Yeah.
Would that be a good thing?
That'd be good enough, yeah.
Like decorate it up with a bunch of rocks and hiding spaces and stuff?
But definitely do not disturb them.
Okay.
That would be like put in a corner somewhere where you don't disturb them very often.
What about if I did it outside during the summer?
That works, yeah. That actually probably would work better because they would be more healthier. They'd be getting natural sunlight.
Yeah. Because I got the white tub in the back.
Yeah, I did red-tailed Colombians. I bred them. And
do people rent male snakes to you to breed?
I've never I've never heard of that because, like I said, the males a lot of times get murdered,
Yeah.
right? But I'm sure you could, you know. I know when I went, I took my big red tail to the reptile zoo in Peterborough,
Okay.
just outside of Peterborough.
Yeah.
And when I took my big female in, at first I was going to be giving it away to them,
Yeah, yeah.
and they were so happy to get her, they gave me $500
Okay.
because well, you never get females this big.
Yeah.
Saying, right? So I ended up with a, you know, pocket of change.
Oh, yeah.
When I was going to be giving it away, right?
Yeah.
Well, I gave
Alrighty.
my now monitors to the zoo. They charged me.
Okay, so that's, what do you call the snake? You got a name?
Ball python.
I know.
Do they have a
Can I
name?
name it?
You want to name it? What do you want to name it?
Monty.
Monty Python. Ah. Monty with an I-E. Okay. Monty Python. There you go. Bye-bye. You put your boot in the camera.